Cobalt-60 is a synthetic industrial radioisotope used in many industrial applications such as industrial gauging, leveling devices, sterilization of medical equipment, a tracer for cobalt in chemical reactions, and accurately detecting explosive devices. The main use for Cobalt-60 in the radiography industry is accurately detecting structural damage to metal parts. Cobalt-60 has a half-life of 5.27 years and is artificially created by neutron activation of cobalt-59. This particular radioactive isotope creates ionizing radiation which exposes gamma rays where it penetrates the targeted material and hits electrons from its orbit. Certain foods are sterilized by Cobalt-60 as it kills bacteria and pathogens which will contaminate the food, and it does so without damaging any of the products as there is no radiation left. Another use of this isotope is in industrial radiography, which is like an X-ray for metal structures where Cobalt-60 allows us to see any structural errors in the metal parts. To get access to Cobalt-60, the isotope has to be enclosed in shielded metal containers. The point of these metal containers is that so there is a barrier for radiation exposure protecting its carriers. There are quite a few advantages of using Cobalt-60. The one that most people would know about is that it has a stronger amount of gamma radiation and its beta radiation is reduced. Cobalt-60 is also much cheaper in price and is ideal for more difficult devices with long lumens and matted surfaces. Cobalt-60 is able to sterilize items that if they were sterilized with heat would become damaged. When used in the sterilization applications, Cobalt-60 ensures sterility until the product is removed from the original platform and used. Another advantage is that the products that have been sterilized by Cobalt-60 have a longer shelf life, therefore sustaining foods. Although there are advantages, there are disadvantages too. The production of Cobalt-60 does create radioactive waste and is very difficult to get rid of, as its half-life is 5.27 years, which in waste is a very long time. There is no immediate danger unless the containers have been damaged, as Cobalt-60 produces gamma rays, and people who inhale or are in physical exposure to the rays can cause an increased risk of cancer, therefore danger in the industry. The risk of cancer depends on how close, how much, and how long you have been exposed to the rays. Although some of the Cobalt-60 will leave the body through bodily functions such as going to the bathroom, body tissues can also absorb the gamma rays which will cause specific cancers in organs. Many isotopes do include many risk factors in its use, including a risk of cancer and disease if used improperly. However, Cobalt-60 has been a very beneficial isotope both economically and socially, which has helped many applications without causing much damage if used safely and efficiently. It has provided significant economic assistance to industries globally, and we thank it for that.